Danny, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it through the show with the amount of collaterals that we have, and we've got 500 sell sheets on a half a dozen or more pieces of equipment. It's unbelievable how well the show is going for us. We've got the target market that we're looking for, small and mid-sized food companies, as well as R&D people. Extremely excited about the products that we sell because of the 2-year parts and labor warranty, because of the quality of the merchandise that we sell, and meeting the particular market niches that the people are interested in looking at. We'd love to sell you a liquid piston filler to marry up to what you're doing, okay? So we'd have to see samples of the two separate products.
And we would need the specs and type of machinery and his machine that he's got for those.
Right.
We could look at that and marry something
We're
up
not
for you.
saying throw one away. We're saying is that if this will work real well for you as it relates to the liquid, fine. We use that for the liquid and we give you nothing for the so that the apples stay in suspension. Right. If on the other hand it works great for the apples and it doesn't work for the liquids, we would correspondingly we would have to redesign a machine for the vice versa. As it sits, the single lane is $29.9 and the dual lane is $39.9. Now that does not include the dosing mechanism, okay? It doesn't include the exit conveyor. It doesn't include a check weigh or a metal detector if you want it, okay?
Or the date conveyor.
Yes, sir.
They double the price. No, hang on. Actually, no, let's give them to you. Let's give them to you. And then let me explain something. The reason we charge on the conveyor is because if this conveyor doesn't work for you flat like this, we can actually do a custom conveyor to come up to your conveyor system so that you tie in. This is all about system integration is what it comes down to. So you're looking at a conveyor that would match up to yours up to $1,600.
I love the fact also the machine is very compact.
Yes, very. Yeah. Right. Now if you go to a bigger bag size, once you get up into the larger sizes, the frame is a little bit bigger, but we're only talking from here to like here, right? You're only talking an extra 6 or 7 inches. And how do
Yeah, I'm at IFT 2013 and I'm with Larry Pence from Barrington Packaging Systems Group. Larry, how are you today?
I'm good, Danny. How are you, sir?
Great. How's the show going?
It's going awesome. We've got our new mini bagger line that we're demonstrating for our potential customers, and we are just tearing it up.
Tell us about this machine a little bit.
Okay.
How does it work? What happens?
All right, well, I'll try to keep it simple and short for you, Danny. But bottom line is, as you can see, we have an operator. In this case, she will load bags into our magazine. The machine's designed to use vacuum system to pick the bags up from underneath. It will then bring them down into the jaw area and grip the bags over here. Actually grip the bags and open them up so that the machine can then drop the dosing mechanism down and fill the bag. Then they go out the conveyor. It's quite frankly that simple. As you can see, this particular machine is a dual lane. It's running between 30 and 36 pouches per minute in this particular configuration. So depending on your product that you want to pack, this particular machine, dual lane, will get between 30 and 36 packs a minute.
We're at IFT 2013 with Larry Pence from Barrington Packaging Systems Group. Larry, if someone wanted to contact Barrington Packaging, what would they do? Well,
actually, probably the easiest thing would be to go to our website, Danny, which is
BPSGUSA.com.
Thank you, very good.
That's BPSGUSA.com. Larry, thanks so much.
Thank you, Danny. You would have a pump, all right, that would pump in. For powder, you actually have to have a auger system for powder.
What if I don't want an auger system?
If it's powder?
Yeah, if it's powder, okay, auger is good. But if it's grains, I don't want that.
Oh no, grain we would use like a linear scale, like see this right here?
Okay.
This is a linear scale, and we could do a linear scale.
Okay.
For you, if you do a liquid, you can actually have the pump and your pump on the floor.
I do everything. And in a week, I can change between the liquid, grain, powder.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then what we would do is what we would recommend would be a scale stand that would go over the top of this that would be on wheels. All right, it would roll out of the way. So what you would do is when you wanted to do powder, you would take your scale or your whatever you had on your way, change this part, which takes about 10 minutes or less, change this to say your powder setup. Then you would wheel in a stand that had your little auger on it, in that case it's powder, and hook.
I'm with Tom McClure at the IFT 2013 show. Tom, how are you today?
Great, Danny. How you doing? Good
How's it
show.
going for you guys at the show?
Great show. We're getting a lot of interest. We're probably the only packaging equipment company at this show, and yet people have a lot of interest.
And this show is made up of people that are in the food technology industry.
Oftentimes, new product development people, production technology, new product labs, and for big companies, they don't want to stop their machines in the middle of a huge production run to run 500 samples. So we sell machines that are geared for small and medium-sized businesses, and they're also perfect for new product labs.
When I see this machine happening right over here, can you walk us over there and talk about it?
Sure.
Maintenance on your machine.
This is our mini bagger. Now, one of the hottest packaging trends now are stand-up pouches. Companies used to take bags and put them inside a box, but it's much more cost-effective to put it into one container. Also, a stand-up pouch can stand like a box would on the shelf, so they're very, very popular. Now, heretofore, there have only been two ways to do that. With a huge machine that forms the bag and costs about $250,000, or doing it manually. And of course, everyone wants to save labor. This machine will take a preformed bag, and with different dosing mechanisms, you can put a scale, you can put an auger, or you can put a pump on top so you can have liquid or solids. This will crank out about 30 bags per minute.
30 bags a minute.
With one operator.
Amazing.
That would usually take about 3 or 4 workers. So it's a tremendous...
3 or 4 workers to do what lovely Lisa is doing right over here right now.
That's right. Exactly.
So this is Tom McClure from IFT 2013. Tom, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for asking, Danny.